Welcome back, my Duelist friends, Casual Duelist. We are back. We're going to continue our Eternal Duelist Soul journey. For the record, our deck looks a little something like this. It's a lot of singleton. It's mixed with our starter deck that we received at the beginning of the game, and putting in a ton of codes off screen. Like you'll see, we got 2 MSTs. 2 Summon Skulls, 2 Swords of Revealing Light, just a bunch of good stuff. I mean, we got 3 trap holes between the main and the side. So, we've been doing that. Last time we were here, we unlocked, I want to say it was tier 4 players. So can't go any further. We were messing around with Seto Kaiba. We got Bakura, we got Ishizu Shadi, we got Yami Yugi. These are going to be pretty easy. This guy should be basic, like, cookie cutter. He probably has Dark Necrofear. She's going to probably be just playing, like, Tech Light. He's going to be playing a lot of power cards plus dragons, as we've seen so far. I don't remember what this dude plays at all. And we should be looking at something that's a mix between Dark Magician and Exodia. Once we beat all of these guys, I think we got to beat them 5 times each. Once we do that, we will unlock the final tier. Now, because we did put in the code for the Toon World, we should automatically start with Pegasus in there. I did want to check the calendar, so we've got some cool stuff. We got some free cards going to show up. We've also got a weekend duel that's going to occur. So let's just start plugging away at tier 4. Might as well keep it going with Kaiba. And, yeah, sorry I have the sniffles right now. I've also got some beverages here, so unfortunately you might hear me drink a little bit. It's all PG, though. We're not sipping on the goofy juice. That's a weird move. I mean, generally you should play Pot of Greed first. So you got just a single back row, single down. Reborn, Elf, Witch, Judgment, Duo, Duster. Well, you've only got 2 cards left in your hand or you will only have 2 cards left in your hand if I counted right. I counted wrong. Forgot he played Pot of Greed. Let's see, Sangan. It's not worth the risk to bring back his Sangan over nothing. But we do have the Monster Reborn, so I'm not super worried about my Elf right now. I feel like this is too early for people to be playing any type of, like, banishments. Bottomless trap hole is not going to be a thing for a little while, anyway. There we go. Got a Komori Dragon. That's more worth a Monster Reborn. We will go main phase 2. We're going to set that Solemn. And then when we're done with this playthrough, obviously, what I'd like to do is I'd like to touch base with a bunch of the other games on here. And maybe be a little less straightforward about it. We'll just cheat a little bit, make it more fun. Okay, now we got Rush Recklessly. We're able to do some stuff. Let's go ahead and see what he's got in the back row. Maybe he'll activate it, maybe he won't. Spell card. What spell card could you have wanted to set? Sebek's Blessing. But we got rid of Dark Hole, so he's going to have 1 Raigeki left. It's fine. We're going to go ahead, we're going to summon Witchy Woman. We're going to go back, we're going to grab that Komori Dragon, because again, once it does get bopped, we're not going to be sacrificing any board position or anything. We're going to hold on to Rush Recklessly. We could set it, but then we wouldn't be able to activate it during the battle phase. And if that's a 2k defender, we're going to need the extra power to crash it, so... Go ahead, we'll poke. Cyberjar, kind of glad I didn't do anything now. Bit of an overextension on my part, though. So we'll just let that go. I will get the search. We get a Pot, we get a Juntronad, a Mystical Space Typhoon, a Jinzo. We will start with a Vorse Raider. Terrible pulls for us. That's Sinister Serpent, good card. Double Blue Eyes. He's got Duster and Lamanga. I feel like we're gonna see a Blue Eyes no matter what I do, so we're gonna go ahead and add a card. So many bad choices to make, guys. Honestly, we're gonna go with the Morphing Jar. I do think that we have a turnaround play. Next round, he's going to do Feather Duster if we do absolutely anything. Pot of Greed will have to get played this turn. We're not going to want to hit the Momonga. We're going to put the Sinister Serpent back in his hand. It's the lesser of two evils. This way, it's in his hand. Starting an immediate Blue Eyes White Dragon. If we hit the Nimble Momonga, he gets to recoup a grand. Well, gain a grand. And then also sit pretty with two Tributes. So let's hit the POG. Oh, so many cards I don't want to play. The thing is, I know it's going to be a Feather Duster first, and I really don't want to waste any other card on this. I would rather drop a card knowing that I won't be able to do too much about his hand right now. He chose the MST. Again, silly move would have been to just go ahead and flip that trap. If we would have set another one, it would have been the Feather Duster. So we're in a decent position now. We can set our Morphing Jar. We can set our Rush Recklessly. We could read this. We could Premature Burial for 800. Let's see if wording mattered back then. It says when it's destroyed, destroy the monster. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the Jinzo, and I'm going to waste a card because this duel is going to be kind of a push anyway. Let's see if we can get back the Premature Burial without losing the Jinzo, and we do. So that's good. It's good news. It means we've now separated that. Let's go ahead and get the Primo back again. Let's make it worth it. Because we know this could take it into Momonga. So now we've got that going for us. Keep those in hand for a second. Alright. So battle phase. Worst case scenario, we just crash the down defense that we don't know. And we hope it's an Nimble Momonga. It's not Sandy G. But we are going to eliminate all but one monster. And then when he goes to do his little one-turn magic, he's going to be a little bit short. Let that resolve. The other one must be in hand. It's in the hand or it's already in the discard, one or the other. Does not matter to us. We're not going to be taking the Blue Eyes to the face. Good fail to find. We've set ourselves up well with that. I don't want to press my luck. We're just going to go main. Well, I meant to hit end phase, but main phase 2, then end phase is fine. Set ourselves up for an additional search. Grab a card worth some power. Mechanical Chasers right there. There's Demonic Dragon, and there goes all of his Blue Eyes White Dragons. So, I mean, the only thing I regret is that we just didn't get to do that on our own turn. That we had to watch him do it on his. double checking everything. Pretty stacked lineup. If that thing's a trap card, doesn't matter. We've got Jinzo on board. We instead, oh my goodness. Could you imagine how upsetting Raigeki would have been? I don't know why he didn't just activate it. Just like that. Doesn't really matter here too much. We'll play this guy. And then we're going to start shaving hit points. Just the move. We're going to attack this guy just in case he does have a quick play like a Rush Recklessly. I don't want to sacrifice Jinzo in the board position it allows us right now. But we'll get this game looking somewhat normal again. We'll toss it back over to him. Maybe he gets rid of the Jinzo, maybe he doesn't. If he does, the trap hole goes live. If not, we sack a small card and we just lose 100 points. We recoup on the next turn, and we separate ourselves from their deficiencies. So, quick with that. Be real pro if he had saved a quick play for this. Would not have blamed him. But again, this is Kai, but he can afford anything. Now, I do believe that the original Egyptian god cards are somewhere in this game. I just don't think that you were able to play them in this game. I'm not sure that, because of how overpowered our deck is right now, I'm not too sure that we will get to see any of that. Ah. Oh, that's crazy. Anyway, look at that. And combat. And let's, for the Duel Masters fans, it's what? EK at Tadomida? Something like that. I don't remember. It was like attack and finish it. Anybody who watched like the original Duel Masters, you'll probably remember what that means. I think this was the newest pack. Oh, we got a Gate Guardian, that's kind of cool. Blue has Ultimate, that's cool, especially if we have a Stein. We can start doing that maybe with Megamorph. Okay, we're just gonna just try to blaze through these next couple of duels. Just spells. It's not bad. We start small. Do a bit of protection. We'll call it. If he tries to clear our back row, we'll activate it. Oh, he clears the front row instead. Yeah, brother, not a lot I can do to that. You can have it. It's not the worst thing that's ever happened to us. Don't be Magic Jammer. Don't be that guy. Let's get rid of some options. Boop boop. Let's see what we hit. Okay, we took out a Blue Eyes. That's kind of cool. It's, except it's super early game, so Monster Reborn could be anywhere. Yeah. Dragon. Again, I don't want to invest too heavily on the field yet, so we're going to use our Axe Raider. We'll cop the win on this battle. And that'll be our move. Pot of Greed. Good card, I love it. Hate to see it if you got a Monster Reborn. There's a Vorse Raider. There's the attack, my dude. Rush Recklessly. Super good card in early format Yu-Gi-Ohs. A little more power, a little more playability than reinforcements. And it's the best thing you got until we get a shrink. Again, shrink will kind of like centralize a little bit. Like, it's always better to do half, it seems, than to bad 7. You win more fights that way. Take some hit points. That's our turn. Okay, we got a Solemn Judgment down, so if anything super upsetting happens, we can deal with it. What is this? Is it actually tough? Oh, it lowers dark types. Well, aren't you a fart in a rainstorm? Oh, we'll take Jinzo. We'll just research this next turn. Premature Burial, Hunter, bring back Witch. It's not exactly a game move. His hand's depleted. I'm not going to pay the half for that. I think that's just fiscally irresponsible. In fact, yeah, Axe Raider. Okay, so I didn't have the Force Raider the way I thought I did. We'll attack with Axe Raider and get over the card. And then we'll set up for a search when we go into Jinzo next turn. And I mean, no matter what he does, we still have Solemn Judgment for protection. So again, it's not a terrible move. It's just, what do you want to do in this older format? That's all. We basically got him dead to rights now. Tribute into your win condition. And then, let's see what we can go grab. I just like grabbing Mechanical Chaser, so we'll just do that. And we'll just declare the attacks and then go for the game. So this should be our bonus pack. Because this one should be the weekly pack. Excuse me for that. Let's see what we get. Trihorn Dragon, Dark Magic Ritual. Oh, Ritual and Monster, same pack, not bad. Boop, 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 boop. I mean, throwaway equipments. You know, early game stuff. Dragon Champion, again, not even the best fusion that you can make in this time period. So, it's just kind of cool to see that it had a foil name. That's all. Let's put Kaiba out of our misery. Let's let him set up, and then we'll take our turn. Alright. We got Geki, we got Fisher, Jin, Trapple. We got a bunch of stuff. Well, I'm just kind of bored with it, so I'm just gonna go stupid plays. That's fine. I'm just hoping for a big do over there. Jin. Set this. Set this. Bait out that Force Raider attack next round. Clap for 18. Pass turn. Oh no, it's Force Raider. It's like we called it. Anyway, Trapple. No defense for you this round. Let's make him curious. He's either going to try to, again, overwhelm our Lajin, at which point he gets hit with a Rush recklessly. He's going to go in at the defense monster, at which point he gets to take bounce back. And then we still have a Fisher for next round, so that would be pretty awesome there too. Okay, not enough for game this round, but we do have the Bell of Destruction now. So if we do flip this boy, we can end it on the opponent's turn. So let's just do that and call this just as quickly as we can. Oh my goodness, and we can go for an exact too if we use the Giant Soldier. Oh my goodness. Everything lined up. Absolutely as part of the chamber, bro. You're never going to get those cards in your hand. Well, you might get those cards in your hand. I don't know whether to fully resolve the chain or not. Let's find out. Ah, that's too hilarious. You need to look at cards that you don't get to play. I love it. Alright, Seto, get out of here. Let's grab one more pack of this. That's funny how we keep getting like cards together. That makes it a little bit better. Did we get anything good? No. Well, I mean, alright, there are some Umi builds that you could build early game that would require you to need that Great White, which is fine. Let's see. You should be light. Let's find out what she's got. We'll just clean up the left side and try to do that today. Alright. Defense macro. No-brainer MST here. Heaven. Guess that kind of makes sense. Let's get a peek at the hand. Let's see what two cards you're going to lose. I want to get a better idea of what's in the deck. Neo and Dudamas. Names. Dudamas. I don't know. The Dark Witch, which is funny because, like, she's, I guess, fairy typing and light attributes. And then we have Light Spellcaster here with the Automatic Sword. So I called that right. She's going to be playing light types. I'm not too sure how good her defenses are, so I want to take as little recoil damage as possible because it's probably Mystical Elf. Hopefully it's more like a Skellingle. Banisher of Light. Alright, forgot that was a thing. So, like in early Yu-Gi-Oh, we would use that to banish cards. So banishing stuff is not off the table today. And then she gains power, and because it is a very bad AI, it moves its defensive card to attack. Not your finest moment. Far be it for me to not capitalize on that. We'll play an off type so I don't go dark. We learned our lesson with Kaiba that the Shinigami will downgrade the dark types. And we're going to take care of the Banisher because we want to keep hitting. So that'll be that. And this just looks like we're just going to keep slugging each other. Oh, jeez. The Axe of Despair. That's actually good. I mean, this could be a loss. Okay, Lucky Feather Duster, I guess. Does not tribute card to do effects. Find My Me. Battle Ox. She's going to be down to 2 cards. And I don't have a lot of playability. I just drew a lot of muscle. So... these will take away the imbalance. See what we can do. Okay, maybe tribute monsters would be a good idea for us. And keep this going full steam. We got Geki in the back pocket. I'm not going to play the Morphing Jar. As much as it would help me, I probably won't get to resolve it on my own turn because I don't have swords or anything else to protect the jar, so Straight offense is going to be the best bet. Even if they throw defense, Geki would have still given us the game. Of course, there's our swords. We're just going to go for it. Again, if she's only playing lights right now, that means that she's not going to have Karibo. That was weird. That was weird. Anything good? Another Blue Eyes Ultimate, I guess. Campaign, go back to her. I mean, maybe we should have taken the setup. Maybe we should have taken the setup. We shall see. We do have the swords. Feels kind of cheap to use it straight out of the gates. Namis, not a huge card. We'll send Axe Raider out there. I'm probably looking at Horn of Heaven again. But again, we haven't seen too many of her cards. There's a good one. Let's go back to ripping away all the options. Because it seems like when we have her back to the wall, we can do better plays. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually set the witch, just in case she's able to destroy my monsters again. Okay, well, I mean, I guess at least it triggers the AI out of defense mode. So now we know what we're dealing with. Set one of those. Set one of those. Pass our turn again. And then we're going to go for a summon Skull here in a minute. No, we're not going to activate anything. Let's see what happens. It's got two cards to pick from. It's either going to give us the Witch effect, or it's going to take damage. Either way, I'm cool with it. In fact, in this manner, we can actually go straight to Jinzo. And Jinzo makes me happy. Because then I don't have to play a guessing game the whole time about what is the back row. It's either going to be a quick play and I can't do anything about it, or we're just going to disarm it. So, again, makes me happy. Here's our soldier. Boom, Jinzo. Doesn't matter. Hedge our bets in case she gets rid of the Jinzo. We've still got a Rush Reckless face down, so it's going to be hard to imbalance us. Not impossible, just difficult. And I'm going to start trying to take the lead. Right now we got field presence, and that's about it. Might be able to spook an attack out. I'm gonna run the ones. Complete turn. Face down. We'd call it a game. Let's go change a heart. Let's have that card. Vilo, that's cute. Tribute. Yes. Don't want to give it back to you. Summon the Skull. There's our power base. These boys are going to put up 49 together. We're going to wait till we know the last attack hits. And we're going to go in with our Rush Reckless, aka pocket steroids. Again, easy game, easy cleanup. prize pack. That might be all that's in that set. We got ourselves a little match today. Base Bakura, easy match. We'll take the setup, unless of course they amp their decks during this. I mean, they might. It's been years. I mean, first off, let's see what you got, buddy. It's gonna be a big first turn for me. Not a threat, kind of a threat, not a threat, not a threat. Should have taken more stock about what was in my own hand first. We're gonna get rid of the Reborn. I think that's the more upsetting thing that he can have. Turns out it was not. So, we're gonna give him to pay the 1,000. And we're gonna do that. Because again, he didn't have any other spell drops. Very nice. Very predictable. Now, what we want to do, and I don't care that he's going to get it on his turn. Being a weaker player, weaker cards, he's going to throw away a lot of good stuff to get right into the attack. He still can't break the line, and we're going to have a double MST waiting. So this is good. It's good play. We're going to benefit more from this than the computer. And we have our Monster Reborn in our hand, or on our field, so we know that we can immediately play back his Pump King if we want to. Plays literally no support. Alright. So, things that we can do. Semi-limited at the moment. Let's do some stuff. Let's Pot of Greed. Alright, Premature Burial, Silver Stone. Good shopping list. Oh, he picked his Monster Reborn right back up. That is what we like to call unlucky. So we can do 18. 2, so that's 3, that's 23. 23 is 31. Gemini. Alright, let's start making some plays. Premature Burial. Grab Gemini off. That's fair. Reborn. Let's take the Pumpkin. Let's grab the Snatch Steal. Let's take the Dark Elf. That feels like a good investment. And then we can still summon up our Axe Raider while throwing the Mystical Elf in attack mode. Now, I don't think that this is game, but we're going to get really close to touching victory. So, Gemini Elf for the just quick out win. And let's see what we can do. Quick little smidge. Little jump. Oh, is this game? Oh, guys, this is game. Because we still have Rush Reckless in the hand. We can give that elf just a skosh more power. And again, for the 1,000 hit points that we're going to pay for the attack, like, kind of a bargain for a game win. So again, that wasn't too bad. We just skipped straight out of it. I do have a sideboard. No, it's not worth sideboarding against him. I don't think it's worth sideboarding in this entire game. I think one main deck is just strong enough. Alright, what did he do? Back row. Let's tee it. Say goodbye. Say goodbye to 2 more. Super good. I don't feel like clearing his monster. I don't think he's going to have any type of turnaround wins. And I'm not even going to bother to check to see what it was that we tossed. We're just going to get in there and just run the ones. Straight hands the whole time. That was missing, but there we go. Down to 2 cards. We're about even as a zombie, so ridiculously low stats, which bolster our side of the field. And let's put it all out there. Put this down. Battle phase. Just on the off chance that's a giant soldier of stone. It wasn't. Just in case. Would have been real embarrassing to run into that with a mechanical chaser. Absolutely devastating. Now he's down to 2 cards. I've got more card presence than him. He's got maybe a 1-2. We've got Solemn Judgment. Does not matter. See. In the sake of winning this fast, we just take that card off the field. We'll retaliate with our direct attacks for game. Again, just was not worth extending the match. We don't get any extra rewards for how long we play them. And matches are still only 1 prize pack afterwards, so not a whole lot going on there. Alright, let's get a couple more games in here. We're at 38-ish minutes. So we'll see what we can do. It's going to be a weird open. And we're going first, so hopefully that spell's good. It's something. We'll bait their attack. We're looking for Dunames. I'm gonna just start calling that thing Dark Witch. Because, like, if I don't know how to say it, I'm not trying to sound all silly out here. We're gonna go ahead with Jinzo first, I think. That's going to be our best play. So we're going to hit the True Name. No protection. Use the Fish for good luck. This in case we get overpowered. And we're going to set up for Jinzo to touch board next round. Because again, that's like solidly the move. Especially against any player that wants to play big back row. Yeah. There are a few cards that could mess us up right now. But I'm pretty sure this is going to be her Banisher. So again, I'm not too worried about Banisher. We can crack the defense. We can move on. Next turn, I think we drew Harpy's Brother. So we'll do that to just keep the momentum moving. Of course, there's always the chance for a Geki, a Fisher, a Dark Hole. We've seen the Dark Hole from her. And we might see it sooner rather than later anyway. But until then, we're just going to keep pressing the offense. Alright, searchers. I love me some good recruiters. Recruiters are some of my favorite cards in the game. Especially if you want to talk about, like, early Yu-Gi-Oh! Recruiter Control is definitely, like, one of the cool decks. Especially when you're dealing with like something like a Germ Burn or something. Germ Burn was fantastic. There you go. Getting his points in. Sure would be a shame. Now, a smarter player would actually have waited. They would have gone to combat, set a monster, and they would have smashed into the little shining guy. This way the angel could have been the one destroyed, so you wouldn't get another search. But knowing that this deck is going to play the way it's going to play, like, I'm just taking advantage of what I know this AI is going to do. So, bigger risk, bigger rewards, I guess. There's the Reborn, setting up a defensive wall. We'll bait an attack next round. We'll do that. Set that in case it does off our Jinzo. We will have the weaker character take out the known defense. And Jinzo will play cleanup, just in case this is another big defender. It wasn't, but it could have been. So again, not a bad turn. Honestly, pretty average. There's an MST. Kind of upsetting that he got that, but we couldn't activate it anyway. They were not comfortable in their position, so they did not choose a face-up card. So I say we run the odds. That's still wrong. Let's try that again. We're going to get rid of our soldier. And we're going to bank on that having a low defense. Should be all of the deck's searchers already out. All the recruiters have already did their jobs. And looks like this is going to pay off with 4,900 points of damage. So again, it just goes to show, if you kind of like memorize what's going on as you're playing, like, again, this has really not been an issue. We really haven't upgraded the deck too much, outside of a bunch of single copies, and we're playing around in tier 4 like it's nothing. I'm going to start opening this one now. I want to see if Relinquish is actually open, because I kind of want to play Relinquished. It's definitely be the deck I would like to leave playing this, which would require like 2 Sonic Birds. I mean, honestly, like next week I'm going to be showing you guys my Treasure Format Relinquish deck, so shouldn't be that big of a deal. It's going to be something very similar to that. That's where I wanted to be. Let's do some options. Steal another option. I'm not so worried about a Magic Jammer if we know it's coming. I don't think I want him to have that. I think that's our option. Little dude is tough. He might be able to change stats. We're not going to worry about it. We're just going to end the turn like that. So we'll see 1 go to the back row for sure. 2 go to the back row, so we know that that's Shinigan now. And we know that that's going to be a Magic Jammer. The only problem is you didn't leave any cards in your hand as the cost. So, like, we effectively win. You've if you can't activate, I'm not sure how you get over anything that we're going to do. We took away your recruiter. We did all the things. We made all the plays right. I mean, granted, we probably should have played the Forceful Sentry first. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and split the hair over it. We are in an excellent position. We have cards. They have none. We have 4 to their nothing. We have 100 more hit points. Everything is going to be much harder on this computer now. They may even just pass straight to the back row. So again, nothing they could do. Again, if that's Horn of Heaven, they can't activate it. Like, the best move is if that's Mirror Force. At which point, cool, I messed up a little bit. They would have activated by now. Still would have left me with a search to plan out my next round. And again, since it's Witch, it doesn't matter. I could have picked just about anything in my deck. Just about. Didn't activate nothing last round. We're not going to tempt it. We're just going to go straight into the game-winning attacks. Now, I think what we're going to do is make sure that we're done with the Shizu. And then we're going to take a break, because there's a lot more duels to be doing right now. So let's go back to Relinquish Pack. Oh, another Rush Recklessly. That's fantastic. Actually. So yeah, we're going to clean her up one more time. Make it so that we're done with these matches. And then after that, I'm going to let you guys go. Come back another day, we'll do some more of this, and then we'll get to that final tier. Once we get there, it's really just like I'm going to explain how you unlock the characters, and that'll be that. Like, I'm not going to waste too much time on all this. See, this could be a trifling round. Take out the back row. Set the bell. Set the weaker of my 2. Pass turn. Truly, that's such a good move for you. And then you Dark Hole. That shows some intelligence. Like, you didn't play anything back. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set my Morphing Jar and set my Bell Ring of Destruction. You're going to summon. That's great. I'm going to wait for the attack, though. Because goodness forbid you had Monster Reborn. You know what I'm saying? You both take some damage. You don't have timing to bring anything back. Alright. I'm going to set the Pot of Greed, because I'm a silly goober. I'm gonna flip the Morphing Jar. Then we're gonna activate the Pot of Greed from field. Then let's see what we got cooking. I'm going to go Forceful Sentry and see what I don't want to see next turn, because I don't think I can win this round. That's a Despair, Mahavilo. You're a jerk. The strongest that's going to give is 28. Real talk, though, I want to know that you don't have any traps, because I have a trap hole. So I'm not really worried about your monster. Let's have a Mirror Force. I have a Summon Skull. And we have a Monster Reborn. So that's going to give me another Summon Skull. Because again, I want my traps to be active. I don't want to get outplayed here. Mahavilo gains 500 for every equip. That Axe of Despair would be like giving it an additional 1500. They bring it up to 3050 before Luminous Field Spell. So you're talking 35-50. That thing could unequivocally wreck my streak. And again, we've been on a win streak since, what was it? Joey. Joey served us up a loss. I got tired of that. I decided I just wanted to run through this, and the code thing is a function. We didn't activate any of like the cheat codes that are available to us, so it felt fair. And that's the last thing I want to see is, oh, here we go. He's not giving me a choice. Alright guys, well you get to see what this does. Oh my goodness. He went to defense. Brother. Brother, what? And this is stupid to me because it loaded defense by 5. Swords, let's see what you got. Blue. Yeah, I don't know why he did that. I can't answer anything for computers. So guys, I just want to say thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching. I do hope that you're enjoying this. Again, this is kind of fun. I kind of like this collection. And again, I appreciate that you guys support the channel. So again, like, comment, sub. Looks like we got a new pack. We're going to start opening that. It's full of good cards. Oh my goodness. Sangan, Cyberjar, Cannon Soldier, Duo, Painful Choice. We finally got the good stuff. We got the weekly. Let's take a peek at that as well. We got Polymerization, probably the best card out of that. You guys have a wonderful day. I hope to see you guys next time. Later.